near and dear to my heart. Just because I on it, that's like an everyday meal for me.
My grandpa used to burn the beans all the time. All the time.
Hey guys, it's Vic.
It's Alan.
This is the Curly Headed Bro Show. So today we're going to be talking about something that's
near and dear to our hearts.
Ooh. Specifically
Comida.
Mexican food.
Yes. What we grew up on, what we still eat, what we like, what we don't like.
Yep. Just a disclaimer right at first. This is our opinions. Obviously, we don't know. We know there's like plenty of Mexican food out there, but this is just what we're deciding.
And there's food that isn't Mexican that we think is Mexican, but it's not. So.
True. Very true.
Tough nuts.
So I think we should start with just to give a little background. Where's your family from? And we're obviously both Mexican, so
I would just say northern Mexico because my mom's from Coahuila and my dad's from Durango.
Okay, so I'm definitely more southern. Both my parents are from Guerrero, one from Acapulco, the other one from Dos Caminos. So with that being said, right,
our food is different.
Our food is different. So, what did you grow up on?
Burritos. Breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burritos.
My mom would always. I was just thinking about this the other day. Whenever we took like a trip, like went to the zoo or like just went like to the mountains or something, she always made breakfast burritos. Always had like ham or egg ham or
Today, Junior.
Sometimes potatoes, egg and potatoes. Most of the time it was egg and potatoes, but it was always like a burrito of something.
Yeah. So also too, just a disclaimer too. I'm first generation American. I think we should just put that out there too.
Yeah,
it's because it's
no. Yeah.
I think that affects
how
we grew up. You know, and then you're kind of the second generation. Your dad's first. Your dad is from Mexico.
Yeah, my dad's from Mexico. My mom's from here, so I'm first and second gen. So I'd be second gen pretty much.
Yeah. So which people get surprised at here, specifically in Colorado. My mom has never made me a burrito ever in life.
Weird.
My grandma's never made me a burrito. My mom's never been a burrito. My auntie's never. Like maybe once, I think my auntie made a burrito for me. But
here's the thing, though. My mom always makes like simple breakfast burritos. It's not like the complicated ass ones you get at like a restaurant or something like that.
No. Like, but I'm saying like my mom, like the closest thing to a burrito is okay. I just folded your taco for you. Here you go.
Here's your sandwich.
Here's your sandwich.
It was never a burrito.
For breakfast, honestly, my mom wasn't really like a breakfast person. It was more like lunch and dinner type of thing. Like she didn't make like my mom didn't make chilaquiles for breakfast, you know, which I found out that was a breakfast food. We would eat it whenever, you know.
I'd have huevos con weenie.
Yeah,
every like almost every or like a cereal actually.
Yeah.
Some cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah.
Yeah.
But a typical food that I would eat, I wouldn't say like on a daily, definitely bistec, right? Definitely some mole.
Some mole.
And then another famous one out there is pozole, right? My grandma, fortunately, she made the pozole, which is always bomb. What pozole have you eaten? Because there's to my knowledge, there's three types. To my knowledge,
so we only knew before we met each other. We only knew two each.
Yes.
We only thought there was two, which was the red one for me at least. For me, which was me was red pozole and green pozole.
Yeah. So I knew there was red pozole, but I've never tried red pozole until I came to Colorado.
Yeah. Oh, so you knew about it?
I knew about it. I knew it existed.
Never knew there was white. Is that what you eat?
We eat pozole blanco and pozole verde. So, what meat do you use for your pozole? Please don't say chicken.
Here's the thing.
Please don't say chicken.
I didn't like pozole or menudo, and I still don't like menudo. I don't like the texture. I didn't like it until I was older. So I didn't know what was in there until, I wouldn't say recently, until like I got into high school. That's when I started eating it. So I don't, what is it?
It's tripe.
It's tripe?
Like pig stomach, I think. Or cow stomach.
I thought that was menudo.
No, you're talking about pozole?
Yeah.
Pozole, well, the way that my grandma makes it is she puts in like a whole pig thigh.
Okay, that's
like it's pig meat. Like, it's like at least I know people make it with chicken, but to me that's crazy.
Oh no, wait, yeah, I do eat with chicken. That's how I eat it.
I think that's crazy. We've always eaten it with pork.
Well, the red one. Well, no, red or green.
No, but both. Well,
see, I gotta try yours. You gotta try mine.
Well, just that like Jesus and Ray and them and Chris, like they've tried ours and they loved it. It's honestly not. It's not as hard as like. It's probably like an easy pozole to make. But yeah, most people I've never heard of pozole.
You know what we
blanco.
forgot completely? Tamales.
Oh,
We
tamales.
completely
yeah.
forgot about tamales. But that's like I think of tamales, which is a anytime kind of meal.
Yeah.
But I think about it in December for some reason.
Yeah, me too. I
December.
don't. The tamales, at least for me, like speaking for myself, is not like a everyday occasion.
No, but you would eat it every day in January because you made too many.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, another thing too. Maybe we can get into this in a different video. But like, have you ever had tamales dulces?
No.
My
I've heard
grandma
of them,
makes
but
my grandma makes tamales dulces.
never.
She puts a little red dye in it so they come out pink.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
So it's
I think I've seen those. Now that you talk about it.
yeah, like
I've
it
seen
has
them.
like raisins in it.
Nah.
Yeah, she puts raisins in it. It's good. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fucking good.
Well, I need to eat.
Shout
it.
out, Grandma.
I like everything, so except menudo. Can't have menudo. What else? Tacos.
Well, yeah,
Tacos.
tacos. Obviously, like,
Well,
what are your
I
favorite
grew
tacos?
up on tacos. I grew up like my dad. My dad would leave me in a restaurant because I would go see him in Mexico, small little town, and he would leave me for like 2 hours, and I would just sit there and eat and
Eat
just
all day.
dig in when I was a little kid. And I always had a asada.
Yeah, I mean that's typical asada
Yeah.
al pastor.
Yeah.
Do you eat lengua?
I like it now.
I didn't like it before too.
Yeah.
I definitely like it now.
Taste buds changed.
Yeah,
Now I like it.
my favorite I would say is al pastor.
Yeah, me too.
Just because like the
And then
pineapple and that's
Asada, you can't go
asada
wrong.
you can't go exactly you can't go wrong with asada. Some people make tacos de pollo.
Ah.
You can't really. I feel like it's not like my choice.
I feel like you're being lazy.
I feel like that too.
Like,
I feel like they didn't have enough money.
but I mean, if it's
So,
good, then it's good.
it's good if it's
I feel
there,
like it's
I'll eat
all
it.
about the salsa.
Oh,
that
yeah,
makes
like
it
a
taco.
good salsa verde or like I mean
The-
you have to have the cilantro, the
You know the guac, but it's a little spicy.
oh yeah, dude.
It's a little. It's pretty runny.
I like it. I
That's-
like it kind of like limey, like
Yeah.
more limey than spicy. Me, I love lime.
I like the
love
spice
lime.
when it comes to the guac. That kind of salsa. No, I like the spice, and I don't even like spicy like that. Which reminds me, I want a chip.
What's another thing too that at least what we were just talking about too. This is technically a side, but like I was saying, like I call it like the poor man's meal is arroz con frijoles. Like I feel like that's something that everyone.
And we were fighting about this because when you said that, you said what arroz con frijoles.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, that's a side. Like,
yeah.
it's just a side. Well, when I think of those two items,
Yeah.
I still think like there's another something coming with it, right?
Yeah, like you're thinking like this a plate, right? And like
Yeah.
this small little portion. Like no, like way, like, and then I think my family could attest to this, and I think my cousins watch this. Like, my grandma just literally makes arroz blanco, right, with some frijoles, like
Yeah.
refried beans
Yep.
or just like that, And
My grandpa was like that. Yeah.
bowl rice, white rice. Frijoles and then queso fresco or queso, whatever queso you like.
Well, now that
It's-
you said that, it brought up my grandpa. Now I'm like having those memories of that.
Like it's near and dear to my heart, just because I on it. That's like an everyday meal for me.
My
to be
grandpa used
honest.
to burn the beans all the time. All the time. We still give him shit to this day.
Not shaming nobody out there, but my grandma, that woman can cook.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what? So what are foods that you didn't like before that you like now?
I still hate menudo.
Yeah.
I still can't do menudo.
I like menudo, especially when like it's a good
pozole.
like hangover. You don't like pozole before?
I didn't. When I was a kid, I thought it was the same texture. I couldn't do it, but now I realize it's not. So, I forget what it's called, but it's a squash. Is it squash?
Yeah,
Calabazas
it's
or something?
calabacitas.
I hated that.
I love
my
them.
aunt. She used to make it all the time, and she knew I wasn't gonna eat it. And when she used to take care of me, I remember she sat me down at the table and she's like, "You're not going anywhere
that's
until
the
you eat it."
worst. My
And I
grandma
did
would
it.
do that to us.
I waited on that table for 4 hours, and I didn't eat it. And then finally, she gave up.
Brat.
I hated it. I couldn't do it. Now
You
I
like
can.
them now?
Now I like
Oh,
it.
okay,
Now.
yeah. I love me some good.
You know what?
calabacitas.
Mexican moms still always do make caldo when it's fucking
Oh,
100
dude!
degrees.
So I bet you my mom like in South Carolina it's probably like around like 100 degrees right now. I bet you my dad's eating caldo
Yeah.
right now.
Why?
caldo de res. Like, oh my god, dude! Like
That shit slaps.
ugh.
That shit-
Dude, but you know what's funny though? It would slap hella even more if it was in December.
Yeah.
It would slap even more when it's cold
Of
outside.
course.
Not when I just came back from mowing the lawn like, oh, then mijo.
But you still eat it.
You
still eat
You
it.
still eat it.
What did you eat that you didn't like?
It wasn't. I mean, like I said, like tacos de lengua. I knew
Yeah.
what they were because I would tell my mom like lengua, like it's a tongue, and she's just like, yeah.
I thought barbacoa was lengua for a while
No. Oh,
when I was like a kid.
but I guess like something that I didn't like was aguacates. Like I didn't like avocados.
Bro,
I didn't when I was younger. I love them now.
bruh.
I did not like them when I was younger.
I used to. They had to keep them away from me because like
Seriously?
sometimes they would leave them on the table when they were gonna make the guac, or just put them on the side, and I would snatch them and I would just start eating them.
And I didn't like
Loved
them when I was younger.
Still do.
It wasn't until like I just joined the military, right? And my friend gave me like the sandwich and avocados, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, this tastes good.
this tastes good. And then can't stop eating them now.
I would talk about desserts, but I feel like that's a whole nother
That's a whole
video.
nother. Honest, like just to be honest with you guys, this video is pretty hard to make just because
There's so many
there's
options.
so many options out there.
And like we said, not everything we're talking about is Mexican.
Yeah.
But in our minds, how we grew up, we think of it as Mexican dishes.
I mean they are though.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, most
There's
they
some
are.
stuff.
I mean, there's some. I mean, like I don't think
Like you like
what-
ceviche.
Yeah, I mean the way that I like being from where I'm from,
Yeah,
or
so those-
my family where
yeah.
they're from, like ceviche is like a big thing, out like by the ocean, and everything. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm all of us big seafoody people. Another thing with Mexican food, right? We like Jesus and them, right? They like to go to Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
Right. We never did. My mom thought it was a waste of money because it's like I literally cooked this and probably like 10 times better than them. And I mean, I'm not from California. I'm not from Colorado. I'm from South Carolina.
Yeah, that's true.
We had a place called Fiesta Fresh,
So
right? Not good.
Yeah.
All I had from
that
there was
makes
the
sense.
quesadillas.
No, because I mean, with Colorado, like it's not authentic Mexican food, but you have a lot of Mexican people here.
Exactly.
So the taste.
A lot of taco
'cause my
trucks,
dad,
a lot of-
my dad loved Mexican food, and my mom, like on the weekends, she's like, I'm not cooking. I don't give a shit. Like we're gonna go out to eat. We'd usually go out to Mexican spots.
Yeah, so I'm like, I had my grandma, my mom. My
Yeah.
grandma didn't work. I mean, that's all we ate. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I understood, and that's why I kind of get a little fed up when they're like, "Oh, let's go eat Mexican food." I'm just like I don't want to, dude. Like, it's not like I don't like it.
Probably because you didn't grow up.
I just
on it
didn't
like
grow
that.
up on
how we
going
did.
out.
Yeah.
I didn't-
No. Yeah.
Like, you know, like.
That's why I'm always cool with it. I'm like, all right, I could have that.
Yeah, like people were like, "Oh, eat why don't you get a burrito?" I'm like,
Love burritos.
here's the thing. I'm like, I'm not like
Love burritos.
burritos ain't my thing. You know, I'll eat one. A breakfast burrito's good, but it's just like, how about something else?
But I mean, we could go on talking about this. There's so many other meals. There's so many like side plates. We didn't even get into drinks.
Drinks.
But what we
Or
want to
the-
do.
the big debate: corn versus flour.
Oh, tortillas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That.
But
Big debate.
what we want to do with these videos, at least for like a little bit, is we want to do like a tournament style.
Yes. Like, what dish is the best dish?
Yeah. And we want you guys to help us with that.
Yes. So we're gonna post on our socials, right? We're gonna post a poll of certain dishes, Mexican dishes, right? And we're gonna see what people say.
Yeah.
And based on what they say, we're gonna talk about them.
Yep.
And then we'll rank them.
Yes.
And let you guys know what we.
So
what we pick or
leave-
what you guys pick.
Leave your favorite dishes too. Comment your dishes on either this video or like
on
you
our
said, our
socials.
socials.
Or
what
dishes you
grew up
hate.
eating. Yeah, dishes you hate. So we can like actually have like a good list that we could debate on.
And even if you're not of Mexican descent,
Yeah.
just Mexican food that you like.
Yeah.
You know. So help us out.
And then maybe we could do some other Latin American and
Yeah,
try
some
those
Latin
foods
American
out.
foods. Yep. That Colombian spot here.
Oh, it's bomb.
So good.
It's fire.
Those empanadas, dude. So good. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep an eye out for our poll.
Yep.
All right. See ya.
Bye.